The prices of the PC parts have been crazy for at least 1.5 years, and what I have to tell you right now is don't buy shit. And I don't really mean this literally because nobody buys shit, I guess, but don't buy anything. If you really have to buy anything, just go to the used market. And if you really need a new thing, well, then when talking about graphics cards, I have to tell you that at least buy from AMD. And again, I have nothing against NVIDIA, on the contraire, because what I do like is price performance and what I don't like is exaggerated prices. Now let me just say that all prices that you'll see here are exaggerated and they should never cost as much. Even on the AMD side, GPUs like the RX 9060 XT 8GB should never, and I repeat, never ever cost $400. And this is happening because people keep buying. And if people keep buying, they will just increase the prices time after time after time. Well, it happens that NVIDIA has way more users like that just buy, don't really matter what the price is. But in this channel, we're not like that, and that's why we have today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is GVG Mall, bringing lots of software deals like Windows 11 and its several versions like Home, Pro, and even the LTSC Enterprise. You also have Office 2024 with the Windows 11 design, where you can use my SKG discount code for 25% off, getting your Windows 11 key for $26 and Office 2024 for $17. After that, just go to your account, get your serial key, use it on your Windows settings, and you'll have an activated system. Some years ago, the entry-level bracket would be like $150, $200 max, and now we have it at $300. And don't come to me with shit like, it's the times because things are more expensive and so on. Because if we're thinking about the die size of GPUs, especially the RTX GPUs, it has been shrinking from generation to generation. For example, the size of the die of a 70 series in the past would be the size of the die of the 80 series right now, of the 80 series bracket. So they are kind of shrinking the dies by a lot and raising the prices, so their margins just go up and up and up. But anyway, I told you before to not buy anything, to wait, but if you can't wait or if you really won't, at least buy AMD. And why? Well, let's start for example with the entry-level GPUs. We have the RTX 5060 and we have the 9060 XT. If we go to the RTX 5060 on Newegg, for example, you can see that we have some refurbished models, but usually anything new, and we're talking about the 5060, which is an entry-level card, you can get it for $458. Mind you that this is a card that is slower than the 9060 XT 8GB, especially slower if we're talking about a situation where we go out of VRAM, because one thing that AMD changed with the RX 9000 series is that the physical PCI Express lanes are now 16 instead of 8, while NVIDIA kept only 8 lanes, meaning that the usual bandwidth that you have in order to refresh the memory is way higher with cards like the 9060 XT compared to the RTX 5060. So what happens is that when the RTX 5060 gets out of VRAM, the performance drop will be insane, stutters, textures that just won't load, while with the 9060 XT 8GB you'll still have a performance drop, but way lower. So you have a generally faster card with way less performance drops, and you can get one 8GB for $409, while on the NVIDIA side, again, it is slower and it costs $458. And don't come to me with that, well, but NVIDIA has frame generation. Well, AMD has frame generation as well. Well, but NVIDIA has multi-frame generation. Well, multi-frame generation won't even run properly in cards with 8GB and 128-bit bus like the 5060. And yeah, I know, especially if you're trying to use multi-frame generation with upscaling and so on, it won't go well, especially if you're enabling any kind of ray tracing, because ray tracing takes bandwidth. It will not end up well, believe me. And another nail in the coffin of the RTX 5060 is that for the same price, or roughly for the same price, $10 more, you can actually get the 9060 XT 16GB. So for the same value of an NVIDIA card, you can get a card that is faster overall and has double the VRAM. which makes it a no-brainer. And you might say, well, this is just one model. It really isn't. You have the Asrock Challenger model. For the same price, you have the Power Caller Reaper, and for $10 more, you have also the Asus Dual, and you have more models for, let's say, $10 more. So it makes no sense for anyone to get the RTX 5060 when you can buy the RX 9060 XT 16GB, a faster card with double the VRAM. And that's just for starters. If we go to a tier above, we have the RTX 5060 Ti and the RX 9070 GRE, and things get even crazier here. Let's start with the 5060 Ti. And we're talking about the 5060 Ti 8GB, not the 16GB, because the 8GB, it is still a 5060 Ti, it is still a 5060, just Ti, so it suffers from the same problem that the 5060 does. It only has 8 physical PCIe lanes, meaning that again, when you go out of bandwidth, or in this case when you go out of VRAM, or when you need a lot of bandwidth and you don't have it, it will stutter like crazy and the performance will drop a lot. Doesn't really matter if it is the Ti version, the performance will still drop a lot in certain scenarios. So overall, you have the card at $500, I would say, with a less expensive one being $489. And then we have the RX 9070 GRE, which starts here at $529. Again, $529. 5060 Ti, $499, 9070 GRE, $529. And then you say, well, but the 5060 Ti is cheaper. Well, it is cheaper. Definitely, it is cheaper. It is like $30 cheaper. But at the same time, we're talking about the 9070 GRE that is generally faster than the 5060 Ti. Again, the 9070 GRE is generally faster and has 4 GB VRAM more. Meaning that in those cases where you would have issues with the VRAM, bandwidth and so on, that won't really happen with the 9070 GRE because you have 4 GB VRAM more, and on top of that, instead of having 128-bit bus, you have 192. So you have more bus bandwidth and you have more VRAM, kind of eliminating those issues that could appear in certain games or in certain situations with the 5060 Ti. And if you really want to go to the 16GB version of the 5060 Ti, it is just crazy. I just keep scrolling down, and the first one that appears here is $700 and is refurbished. If we go to the first one here, $779.
The more GPUs you buy, the more money you save.
As for the 9070 GRE, again, $529 and you're good to go. And it keeps getting better because as soon as we go with the RTX 5070 versus the RX 9070, and again, I tested this, I have these videos on my channel, these comparisons, the 9070 is generally faster than the 5070, I would say by 10-15% generally. The 5070 is a great card, but in some scenarios, since it has only 12 gigabytes, for the power that the GPU has, it should at least have 16. And if we're looking at prices, the first one that we see here is $800. $800, which is insane. This card should cost like $499 tops, and it is costing $800. But as soon as we go to the RX 9070, mind you, it is faster. We have one for $619 and lots of them more for $650. But again, we can buy one right now as I'm speaking for $619, and it is a 3-fan edition, not the dual fan. RTX 5070, $800, RX 9070, $620. The RTX 5070 is not only slower, but it is also 30% more expensive. So 30% more expensive and slower, and with 4 GB less VRAM. Again, there's absolutely no way that someone should buy an RTX 5070 instead of the RX 9070, unless you're doing some professional workloads, because if you're doing some professional workloads, the RTX 5070 might be better. But overall, in terms of gaming, the RX 9070 is a much better pick, like faster, cheaper. It's a win-win. And you might say, well, but I can get an RTX 5070 for $650 at Micro Center, and that's fair enough. But at the same Micro Center, you can get the RX 9070 XT, also in a promotion, for $699. So for $50 more, for roughly $50 more, sometimes not even that, you can get a much faster GPU. And with 4 gigabytes of VRAM more as well. So again, it's a win-win situation. And things get even more crazy when we're talking about the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT. As soon as we go to the 5070 Ti, I believe that the first one that I can get here is, yeah, $1,087. And I don't really have the 5070 Ti, but I saw several benchmarks from Hardware Unboxed, and if you go there you can see that overall the 9070 XT is equal or faster than the 5070 Ti when it comes to rasterization or overall gaming from what they tested. And even then, when it is on par, you can go and get one right now for $719. Again, 5070 Ti, $1,087, 9070 XT, $719. And if you go again, so 187, 719, the 5070 Ti is 51% more expensive. It costs 51% more and performs the same way. And again, you might say, well, but NVIDIA has more features, they have better ray tracing and so on. Well, ray tracing wise, the performance is quite close. The big difference yet is in terms of path tracing. When it comes to path tracing, the NVIDIA counterparts are much faster. That is true, nobody can say otherwise because it is true. And when it comes to upscaling, well, the things are just so close right now that it doesn't really matter. The only thing that NVIDIA has right now is basically ray reconstruction that is used mostly in a handful of games, I would say, and that is used mostly when you're using path tracing, and that's also why in some cases path tracing performance, like in Alan Wake, path tracing performance is much better than AMD path tracing because, again, they have ray reconstruction. AMD does not have ray regeneration in that game. But if we're talking about real features that almost anybody can use right now, it is definitely multi-frame generation and ray reconstruction that can sell the NVIDIA cards. But they cannot really sell the NVIDIA cards for this price difference. Again, same performance, generally same features, and again I'm saying generally because we all know that NVIDIA has more features and will keep having more features, but 51% more expensive. That's absolute madness. Oh, and at Micro Center, by the way, the 5070 Ti costs $1,200 or sometimes even more, if not in promotion, at least from what I've seen as of now. And let's not even go to higher tier GPUs, because as soon as we enter the RTX 5080 realm, things just get insane. I mean, they are just insane. We see the minimum value for a non-refurbished RTX 5080 is $500. $500. And the price just goes above that, $1,600, $1,700 for a card that came at an MSRP of $1,000. It's a 50% increase. And if we go even further to the RTX 5090, Jesus Christ, $5,000 for a GPU, for a gaming GPU. So I will just enforce what I said in the beginning of the video: don't buy shit. If you really need a new GPU, if you can afford and you really need a new GPU, you want it now, well, at least go to the AMD side. Get an RX 9070 XT or an RX 9070, because as of now they're very, very good deals. And if you don't really want to go to the AMD side, just go to the used market and get an RTX 40 series. Sometimes you can get really good deals. Not most times, but sometimes you can. So that's also an option. But as of now, when it comes to GPUs, I don't really think there's any reason to go to the NVIDIA side over the AMD side, because again, they have more features, they have more game implementation of their features, but the price difference is just too much. The cards that are closer are the RTX 5060 Ti and the RX 9070 GRE, but anything below or above that, the price difference is just too much. And it is just so much that NVIDIA will charge you more for an RTX 5070 than AMD will for the RX 9070 XT, that is a much faster card. But well, I believe that I passed the message, I believe that I said what I wanted to say. Thank you very much for watching this small video, hope you enjoyed it. Again, leave in the comment section what you think about the price differences, because it is crazy right now. 51% more expensive for the same performance, roughly the same performance, is just crazy. And tell me if you would still get an NVIDIA GPU with prices like these way higher than the AMD counterparts. I really want to know if you are willing to actually spend all that money above what AMD asks you just to get an NVIDIA card. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.